I just wanted to pull a few oracle and astrology and tarot cards on little missing Monkey Michael Vaughan. Michael Vaughan went missing in 2021, July 27th, in Fruitland, Idaho. He has not been seen since. Law enforcement feels strongly that his neighbors may possibly be involved in his disappearance due to there was a confession by Stacy Wanderer, who is a neighbor of Michael Vaughan that lived in the neighborhood. Michael Vaughan went missing between, I believe, 6 and 7 p.m., never to be seen again near his street where his home is. So there was a confession when law enforcement, there was actually two confessions because the wife, Sarah Wanderer, she basically said that she thought that her husband did it, confessed that, but then later, she turns out to be kind of loony, and I'm not throwing any shade to her if if she's bona fide not mentally well, but she did say that she felt that her husband did it and buried him, and she was taken into custody. And then Stacy Wanderer, he confessed that she did it, or that he saw his roommates do it, and she did it. So you have two married people kind of blaming the other, even though Stacy Wanderer pulled back. This case is crazy, okay? And Michael, keep in mind, Michael Vaughan, he was only 5 years old when he went missing from Fruitland, Idaho, in this neighborhood, okay? So basically, now Stacy Wanderer and Sarah are kind of taking back their confession. Stacy said that he was bullied and that under pressure he lied. But even if he lied, there was some anomalies that cadaver dogs and that the police did find in the backyard, okay? They also, from what I understand, they hit on a towel or something that may have had a scent to it. Now, there was multiple cadaver dogs that hit on different parts of the house. I'm not sure exactly all the places that it hit. All that I know is that law enforcement has come forward multiple times, even with pictures of Stacy Wanderer, Sarah Wanderer, and the two other roommates, Brandon and Adrian, that they are directly involved in Michael Vaughan's disappearance, okay? They never put a picture up of Michael Vaughan's parents, who is Brandy Neal and Tyler, okay, the father. They have never posted their face on a billboard, but they have posted the suspects that live in the neighborhood. They have posted their faces all over billboards multiple times, saying that they feel that Michael was buried in the backyard due to the evidence that they found. Again, I'm not 100% clear of what all the evidence that they found, but that law enforcement has made an announcement that they feel confident that Michael was later moved. And they do not feel that Michael Vaughan is alive at this time. So, but we always want to keep hope alive, all right? Now, this is just me pulling astrology cards. You do not have to take astrology and oracle cards as fact. This is just us coming together, trying to do an energy read on the energy of what's happening with the case. I have my dog next to me. She is on the corner of this desk that I have. She's laying here. If she moves, she's probably going to take this whole table and this tablecloth. Whoosh, it's just going to go flying. So she's laying next to me. She's a big pit bull. I don't know what you'll hear with my dog laying next to me. So just bear with me because everybody's downstairs, and I just wanted to come upstairs and do this up here. So it's a little bit more quiet. All right, so let's pull some oracle cards to get started on Monkey Michael Vaughan. Again, let's just get an overall energy feel of what is happening, okay? Spirits, I ask for high vibrational spirits to come in and help us with this reading. I ask my circle to be protected, that only love and light be into this circle. We ask for information about Monkey Michael Vaughan, any information on the energy of his case, what is happening with his case, what are the challenges of his case, why isn't his case solved, and what is the overall energy at this time on Monkey Vaughan. Try to remember to shuffle where you guys can see the cards, because a lot of people get upset if you don't show the cards. So this is some type of man-made disaster. Which could have been an accident or something with human error involved. It's like you got it says aliens, but think of abduction, okay? That he was taken, all right? Taken away, disappeared. Kind of the same concept. Both of these cards have an Aquarius vibe to them, or Uranus vibe to them. Airplanes is Uranus and Aquarius. Aliens is Uranus and Aquarius, which is an unexpected, shocking event. It does rule accidents. It does rule something just out of nowhere happening, out of the blue, okay? Like a freak, unexpected event. Maybe the energy on Michael Vaughan's case. Where is Monkey Vaughan? Where is Monkey Vaughan? Lies. So there are lies being told, and we already know this because Stacey Wonder has basically confessed that he lied. He confessed that he was part of it, or he knew the people that were part of it, and then later he took that back, said that it was a false confession. Bottom of the deck, I have home. So Monkey was taken from his home. So I have debt, social media, a secret, beach, drug, and poison. A burial. Strangulation, burial, drugs, and poison, a beach, some type of secret, social media, and debt at the bottom of this deck here. Just, I like to sometimes do that and feel the energy as the cards were shuffled and see how they play out from the bottom. Okay. Give me the energy for missing Monkey Michael Vaughan, please. 5-year-old from Fruitland, Idaho. Just kind of shuffle them up a little bit. My daughter was just using these cards to do a reading for school, so I want to make sure I get my energy on them. Okay, tell me about Monkey Michael Vaughan, please. Two-faced. Someone friendly yet deceitful. Tell me about Monkey Vaughan, please. Tell me about Monkey Vaughan. Tell me about the energy surrounding Monkey in his case. Double standards. Different people are held to different standards. I feel like I'm breathing really heavy because I'm like right over top of this microphone. Okay. Interesting. Tell me about the energy from Monkey Vaughan. Tell me about the energy from Monkey Vaughan, please.
Oh, can I see you?
I'm doing a live.
Can you share yours so far?
Yeah. Oh, that's very cool, honey.
It's not done, but
Looks really nice.
the colors.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we have bottom of the deck here is temporary distance, uncovered truth, uncovered evidence will change your view of things. Someone is intrigued. Drifting apart, the connection between you and someone is fading. It's weird how I have all this travel stuff and a new perspective. Someone helps you see things from a new perspective. So I could look at it as law enforcement is taking a new perspective. I could look at it as there's a connection with someone that's fading. Now, I did take a peek at Stacey Wonder's astrology real quick. I believe Saturn and Neptune are transiting his 4th house right now, which means that he is isolated. It's opposed his Mercury. So he's wanting to speak, but then there's this restriction. He can make him, feel isolated and trapped because it is transiting his 4th house. I'm wondering what that's about. Is he able to communicate the way that he wants to communicate, looking at his astrology? Okay. Here's this one's called, I got this off Etsy. What's the tea spill? Give me the energy for Michael Vaughan, please, Case. Give me the energy reading for Michael Vaughan. Someone's a moocher. Someone who survives off someone else's income. One who, even if they have their own money, will use someone else's first. Interesting. Huh. Give me the energy for Monkey Vaughan, please. Give me the energy for Monkey Vaughan. There's a controller here, constantly needing control of people, things, situations, etc. So there's someone here that's trying to really control the narrative. Oof, I got groupie. So there's a groupie here that's really trying to control the narrative. It's kind of weird how people get really into all these cases like this and become really obsessed. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Someone feels left out in the cold. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Here. Trying not to catch my cards on fire. Okay. I'm going to do a Celtic cross here. Just see what I get. I'm actually going to, with this Celtic cross, I want to try to see what law enforcement's energy is right now. Okay. Give me an overall energy feeling, an energy reading on how law enforcement is feeling with Michael Vaughan, Spirit. This card here will represent Michael. This card here is what is crossing Michael's case. Or this card could be law enforcement representing Michael. This is the challenge. This is the root of the situation at the bottom here. This is recent past. This is what's in the conscience, or what's on law enforcement's mind, or what's in their crown chakra area. And this is future outcome, or near future. Bottom of the deck, vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem. So lacking confidence. It's at the bottom of this deck. So let's pull, see if I can get you guys to see it better, maybe. I'm trying to move the camera a little bit. You can see the cards. Okay. So this would be law enforcement representing Michael, wanting to hold on to everything. Capricorn is there, so that is the government. The sun is power. They're holding on to people and possessions. So they may have some evidence that they're holding really close to their chest. They could have I mean, this is financial security. I know there is some questions about the financial situation, but they could be using the money to help Michael in some way, but they're holding on to something at the same time. Sometimes people look at this card and they think that they're being blocked, that they're being stingy, that money is blocking the heart, that money is blocking the mind, that money is blocking the feet. But I'm not feeling that with this. I think they got something close to their chest. I mean, even if you think about this, if this is representing law enforcement, I mean, this could be the star, the badge, and they're holding information close to the badge. Again, this is up for all interpretation. You do not have to take this as fact. Like I said, this is entertainment purposes only, and all suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty, okay? This is the challenge card. So we do have emotions as a challenge here. Maybe this knowledge that they have, they have a lot of information. This, when it's upright, it's a stable king. In reverse, it's not stable, right? But and Pisces and Neptune here. I mean, this is about human trafficking. They are, for this to be their challenge card, there might be just some illusions that they're struggling with, that they're still trying to connect some dots to break through all the lies. I mean, Neptune is illusion, delusions, lies, the water, human trafficking, over water, overseas. I mean, Neptune is when film was invented, right? When we discovered Neptune, that was when Hollywood came around. And you think about everything that you see on a movie screen is an illusion, okay? So you think about that in crime. So that's their challenge. There is some lies, some conspiracy that they're still trying to get a hold on, okay? That is their challenge, is trying to break through all the illusion and lies. So in the distant past are the root of the situation. Capricorn. So there's money. We could have a male here in the distant past. And remember, I asked what is the energy for law enforcement. So this can be, I feel like they felt like they had a solid case here. I mean, this is grounded. This is all earth. Pentacles is the earth sign. They felt that they had a stable situation, but see, the challenge is all these messages of an illusion. See, the king holds a cup. What's in his cup? Is it a message? You know, he's a bringer of a message, a wealth of knowledge. And it's I think this is emotionally hard for these police officers. But, you know, we have two kings here, so they're very powerful. I feel like they may have taken a risk and hoping that it will pay off. That's what I'm thinking for the root, okay? And this is the distant past. So in our distant past, well, most recent past, actually, some type of financial issues have come into play. Talk about money, because Mercury's here. Virgo is here too, so that's someone being overcritical. This could be Stacey Wander. He is a Virgo, I believe. Is he a Virgo? I think that he is, yeah. Let me check. I can't remember. I just looked at his astrology a second ago. Let me see if I remember. I think he is a Virgo. Give me 1 second. Stacey Wanderer. Yeah. He's got a lot of Virgo in his chart, actually. Is he Virgo or is he Scorpio? His sun. Yeah, he's a Virgo. He's in the 10th house as Virgo. I don't know what time he was born, so this is between, like, I did a couple of times. 10th house rules the government. Talking to the government. His sun is conjunct his Mercury. Mercury rules Virgo. His Mercury is in opposition of his North Node right now. So he's witty. He's really trying to come up with some witty scenarios here. Again, I don't know if Stacey is guilty or innocent. But with Saturn and Neptune and his North Node transiting his 4th house like that, he is very isolated. His fate is with Pisces, and that's being in jail. Pisces is isolation, and his fate is in jail. He might be in and out of jail for a long time. What was his nodes that he was born with? The node that he was born with. I think his natal node, nodes move pretty slow, so I would say he's probably a Sagittarius North Node. Again, that's lawsuits and legal issues and being seen before, being in a courthouse is Sagittarius that rules the 9th house. And him wanting to be a preacher. Sagittarius also rules religion. So he wanted to probably be a preacher of some sort. I don't think that worked out for him. Not many people like a preacher that lies so much. Okay, let's do the future, what's in store for the future, okay? For Michael's case and law enforcement. So there is some regret here, and they're going to refuse to take an offer. I wonder if Stacey's going to try to do some type of offer. Law enforcement in the near future will feel like there's some secrets that still need to be, revealed. A lot of secrets. They're they might be focusing on a lot of the negative. Even if you get this card in your personal reading, it's like there is one good thing here for law enforcement. There is a blessing here. There is a message coming from the divine. However, law enforcement is just really focusing on these three things. Maybe these are three suspects that they're really hyper focused on, but there's just this one other thing that they need to pay attention to, or there's one other message coming in, and they're really frustrated. They are really frustrated. They feel like they're, you mean, see how the guy is sitting, like law enforcement feels like their back is up against the wall. I mean, and that they're feeling a little like not as strong as they want to feel. Let me just pull 3 more outcome cards from the tarot deck. Give me 3 outcome cards for how law enforcement is feeling with Michael Vaughan's case. Oh, I forgot to do what's in their conscience. What are they thinking? They're blocked. So they're feeling a little blocked. Law enforcement is feeling creatively blocked. They're unable to put something. They have all the tools and they have all the resources, but they're not able to link all these together and make something happen here. Law enforcement, that is their fear. That's what's on their mind, is that they're afraid that they're not going to be able to make something happen. Budgeting is an issue. You know, but the foundation of this case, they felt like it was very secure. But they have all the resources. Like, this is someone who's got all the resources, okay? It's ruled by Mercury. They are connected to the heavens and they are connected to the earth. And here's all their tools. They got everything they need. But when it's in reverse, they're feeling blocked for some reason. And there's like these setbacks, these delays that they're constantly dealing with. Constant delays and constant setbacks. And it's making it difficult for them to make something come to fruition, to make something go into action. There is no doubt here that we got lots of lies regarding this case. And their backup is up against the wall. So let me just pull 3 more cards here. Intuitively, they might be a little blocked as well, because this is a king of intuition and emotions, and they might be feeling just a little blocked, trying to break through all the Neptune and the delusion. Give me 3 outcome cards for how law enforcement is feeling with Michael Vaughan. Give me 3 outcome cards for Michael Vaughan. Well, this is power, okay? I mean, this is like the Pope card. He rules institutions of power, all right? So they're being traditional. They have traditional values. They have a belief. I would say they definitely have a belief. They're committed to this belief. They're committed to this belief, but they have a lack of direction, lack of self-control, and they feel somewhat blocked and powerless. So this is 2 cards that I'm getting where they're a little blocked. So it's interesting. I'm really hoping that law enforcement can come up with something. Again, this is their intuition at the bottom of the deck. Travels and planning. Reminiscing about children and childhood. I mean, I do feel like they might go back to the beginning. They might return from the beginning. But overall, I feel like they have a strong foundation, and they are holding information close to their chest. Okay, this is like, they have something that they're holding on to. I just don't know what they're waiting for. They're waiting for something here to pop. I don't know what that is. It's just my own opinion. I mean, I don't know if any of this is true or false, but I do feel like whatever happened to Michael was a catastrophe. I do feel like with this alien card, it's a sign of abduction of some sort. See if I can narrow down a place. Give me a location of where Michael Vaughan is. Give me people involved. Who took Michael? Fake friends. These are fake people. And someone is controlling it. Butting heads. Disappointment. Someone is being a home wrecker. Oh, Jesus. Legal issues. Low vibration. A cheater. Disappointment. Things not going in your favor. Fighting, getting into arguments, someone in conflict, passive aggressive, sabotaging. Someone is really trying to be like a control freak here. Controlling you, controlling the situation, or controlling people. Someone is being a general tyrant. Someone who might be a groupie. Again, we got this card here as a controller. There might not be the strong connection that they had before. But, I mean, whatever it is, it might just bring on a new perspective here. We might have a new perspective with Michael's case. I'm hoping. See if I can get a location. I can't quite remember what his astrology said. If he was near water or if water was playing a role in his disappearance. Let's see if I can find his chart. I might not have saved it. It's been a while since I've worked on Michael. Yeah, I don't think I saved Michael. I'll pull up Michael's chart and just look at his transits and everything and see what I can find. Thought I had his chart saved, but I have Stacy saved and Sarah Wanderer saved. I think she's an Aries. So Saturn is transiting through her relationships. Her Saturn is also in Pisces. Looks like it's in Pisces. Let me see. Which is jail. Your physical body being in jail. Yeah, her Saturn's in Pisces right now. I mean, she's isolated because she could be in a medical facility or jail or prison because Neptune, Pisces rules being isolated, being locked away, not being able to. So I got lake. So maybe water is dominant in his park and lake for Michael for a location. Give me a location of where Monkey Michael Vaughan is. I've gotten water before for him, I remember. Oh, these cards are really silky, so they start to slip. Hold on. Give me a location for Monkey Vaughan, please. Give me a location. So, a laboratory of some sort, right? Like, could be a science laboratory, a medical laboratory. If there's any facility or like a building where they do scientific research or testing of some sort, whether that be medical or animal or, I don't know, chemicals, okay? A place where there's innovation and experiments, which that's Aquarius. Boom, boom, boom. All this Aquarius energy here. Even if it's an abandoned laboratory or something like that, or even a functioning laboratory, you know, near a lake or water that's near a park, some type of recreational space. I'll pull out his charts and look over his astrology again. Again, you don't have to take this as fact. This is just pulling cards. Let me just do one astrology card. Give me the overall energy for Michael Vaughan's case with a planet card, please. Give me one card. Overall energy of Michael Vaughan's case, please. Mercury, there's going to be some more talk coming up about Michael. More communication, and it could be two people involved in his disappearance. Two people, and a lot of communication coming up soon with his case. Someone's going to be talking, or two people are going to be talking. Cancer, could be a female. Could be the mother. This could be more the mother coming out and talking more, communicating with us more. Cancer also rules the water, emotions, motherhood, the breast, the stomach. Bottom of the deck is Pisces. Again, that's water. People being isolated, people in prison, people who are lying, some type of delusion, illusion, conspiracy theories, drug addiction, alcoholism. Pisces also rules human trafficking, where people are isolated and trafficked, allegedly. All right, so I just wanted to overall get a feel of this. Show you guys all the cards. So I definitely think we have an abduction here. There is someone that's trying to control a narrative here. We do have lies being spread, manipulation, there's double standards. And if you look, I mean, it is like justice, right? There's double standards here. The home, a man-made disaster, drifting apart, you know, a lake, a park. Someone's trying to control the narrative, and I do believe law enforcement does have something. Could be financial, but I do believe that they have something close to their chest. They're holding on to something. They're holding on to some, they're trying to control and hold on to something, but they're feeling, you know, they have some fears about it not coming to fruition and not having all the right tools to put it all together. Let's hope not. You know, we want to see the magician up like this because that means he's very powerful and he has all the tools available on that table to make something happen. But when he's in reverse, they're struggling to make something happen. Monkey Michael Vaughan, pray for his family, Brandy's recovery and her health, and the whole Vaughan family, and that the suspects that are involved, you know, let's just pray that they give us the information that we are so hoping for. Right? I mean, the bottom of the deck here, I had social media and secret and debt. Bottom of that deck. So, yeah, there might be some debt. People are getting nervous about their financial situation, but who isn't right now? I mean, we were promised a lot of things, and nothing that we were promised is happening. So financially, everything's going up. It doesn't matter if they're trying to lower taxes. It wouldn't matter if groceries are costing almost $250 a week for a small family. It's ridiculous. People are really struggling financially. So the debt card makes sense to me. I don't know. People might be getting desperate, lacking the funds that they need. All right, so in the meantime, just continue to pray for everyone involved in Michael Vaughan's case, that we will know his truth soon and that we will find him. Blessings to you all. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. Bye-bye now.